Yeah. All right. Blind. Okay, and then pop out Twitch chat. Resize the window. Let's see, HQ default 3.jpg. And resize that window. All right, and then do like that. Let's see, pause the restream to myself. Okay, pause YouTube. Pop out the chat. I'm just going to be doing some questing today in 1.10a with my Necromancer. And that's pretty much it. Let's see. Unblind. One more thing. Reblind. Let's open this one. Okay. Minimize. Then now unblind. So last time I went over this, and I forgot one of the options for the shield is going to be ist. What's it called? The unique Grim Shield. Or ist unique Grim Shield. Yep. Whatever that's called. Lidless Wall, thank you. Amazing. Alright. So that is one of the options for the shield slot, and that's the only thing that I need to add today. I believe otherwise this spreadsheet is complete for now. And so what I'm working on today is just this guy who his purpose will be getting the quest bug for Duriel and then also potentially doing Hellforge quest rewards. So let's get my golem. Let's go ahead and get this. And then get some skeletons. Hello, Darkside. Yeah, I had some overtime this week, and I'm going to have some overtime again next week, which is also I'm going to have like not the ideal work schedule for streaming hours, which is why I haven't been streaming the last few days. But, you know, I'm doing fine. I just haven't been able to play at times that I wanted to play, so. Alright, let's go. I'll drink one of these. 7 guys, apparently. Okay. And then amplified damage. Alright, did I do... I did the book. Okay, what's this one want? Kill the High Council. Interesting. Kill the Summoner. Amazing. Alright. I see a pattern of leaving things unkilled. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I mean, generally, my schedule is mostly okay. Yesterday, I could have played, like, a lot. Instead, I slept all day. I think, you know, I don't have a car, and so I walk everywhere. And the overtime that I was working on Sunday is 5 miles away, which is fine. I can walk 5 miles and back no problem, and I did. But I think probably I should have drank more water because I was just feeling really tired yesterday. Could also be caffeine related. So I rested yesterday instead of playing. And also, just on days that I work in afternoons, I kind of don't like to play because then I start like after dinner time. So, like tomorrow, I get off work an hour from now. So, I'm not even wearing a belt. Amazing. And then I have the overtime was the company I work for purchased a car wash. And so I was literally just like, oh, nice emote. I was sitting outside in the I was in the shade, but apparently I was in the shade long enough that I got sunburned anyway, which is crazy. Um, and it's pretty hot out. But I need the money, so I took the hours and I'm taking them again this week. Claw. Wow. Alright. Feels weird to not pick up a sapphire. Imagine if you couldn't just like click emotes and you had to type them out. This one would never get used. Put an ort. Is that fire resist? It's an interesting choice. And then let's see. Malvina's belt. Did you keep going at it until you got one with 14 mana steel, or you just accepted the first one you got? Oh, Ort is lightning. Okay. That makes more sense. Hey, no touching. Especially if, is probably very expensive for you. And the other thing you might put in it, and I don't even know what rune this would be, if there even is one, would be the magic damage reduction. But I don't think I've socketed mine yet. Mal. Oh, that's also very expensive for 1.07. Unfortunate. Oh, that's fine. It's not a severe sunburn. I probably won't even peel. So, like, it doesn't hurt or anything. It was just crazy to me that, like, it's so bright outside that even in the shade, I'm getting sunburn. Alright, let's just pick up this random belt, I guess. What? Oh my god. Okay. Amazing. When you don't know what to spend your stat points on, so you just don't spend them. Yep. That's pretty much what's going on here. I guess I should probably stat strength for Arcane's Valor and just wear the 07 Valor here. Burst of Speed, the belt, and Sanders. Yeah. Yeah, and then, what's it called? A lot of times, if you move fast enough, and I don't know if this is still a thing in Modern, but the monster will like swing at you, and if you keep running past, you'll be out of their attack range before the swing lands, and so they just automatically miss because you're out of range, which is pretty funny. You can do it. I believe in you. Easy. Alright. Let's pick up this. Okay, they're going to struggle on the stairs, so I will help them. Lightning resist 0. Alright, that's not great. Yeah. So you're doing Death Sentry? What is this? Oh. Dang, they're just gonna melt everyone? That's not good. Come back here, Ilzan. You need fire resist. What are you wearing? Okay, let's find a hat.
Hail to you, champion.
Hmm.
What do you need?
What's your fire resist now? 40? And then apparently I need summon resist if I can get it. Good. That's a start.
Greetings.
Do you have any fire resist hats? Lightning.
Hello.
17 fire. How much gold do I have? Alright. It's a start. Death and Lightning, Shadow Master. Yeah.
What do you need?
Yeah, and I don't really know like what's gonna be the best. Oh, 30 fire. Alright, there we go. What's gonna be your best way to get
Put that to use. Hail
your
to
first
you,
corpse?
champion.
20,000, 5,000, 25 life. What do I have? Gold. Alright. Poison resist 7. Nah. Okay, now with 70 fire resist, let's see if you immediately die. Alright, well, it's not great, but it's a lot better. And what's this? Okay, I'm gonna have a tough time beating that by shopping. Oh yeah, you can buy lower resist wands, that's right. Bone wand. Yeah. Yeah, the ancients especially. Back in the day when I did some group rushing on Hamachi, like with some people who also play in Europe. So it's like ultra bad pain. We had a necromancer casting lower resist and a paladin, you know, it's like level 20 lower resist and a paladin with level 20 conviction. So that all the elemental damages did like tons of damage. For the lightning fury and frozen orb mostly. Okay, let's go this way because y'all are gonna get stuck. You're already stuck. Okay. There. Now you can hit them from both sides. I don't know, at some point I should probably go like get some items from 1.07 and bring them forward. I just don't know what that point will be. Maybe at the next waypoint. I can make a mule of stuff that will be good enough for this guy. Conviction. It reduces magic resist, which is different. I don't know if it still reduces magic resist in 1.07. I also don't know if it reduces, strictly speaking, physical resistances, but I don't think that it does. In 1.07, I'm pretty sure it does not. I won't say 100%, but if it did break physical immunities, then I think that's something that would be in one of the guides somewhere, and I can't recall seeing it. But hammers deal magic damage. even though they benefit from concentration. Yeah, and then the lowered defense in 1.07 does work like extra bonus strong. Let's see, 1 to skeleton mastery. Nope. Like it sets their defense to a negative value. Yeah, I don't really know too much about classic. Not only that, Rudelbert, in 1.07, it works against bosses to set their defense to a negative value, just like it does with all the other monsters. Pretty strong. Why isn't the mercenary attacking? Hello? Do you not see him? He's right here. Okay. Like, do you think you can't use your weapon? Oh, I guess so. Let's see, and I guess SOJ is required level 29. So I could bring some SOJs forward as well. I wonder if I even have 2 SOJ in 1.07. I won't be surprised if I have none. Oh no. Yeah, especially if when we talk about classic, when we're referring specifically to like ancient versions and not like, oh, D2R classic. Things can be pretty different. But no +2 paladin? Unlucky. Have you ever done the one where you die with Milliburga's complete set on and then pick up your corpse and die over and over like 90 times in one game to get a level 99 Blessed Hammer with a level 99 concentration? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely like not really worth it, but funny to do. I haven't done it. I've just read about it. Ooh, amplified damage. If I trusted that I could make an iron golem that would not immediately die, I might do that, but I already cast amplified damages anyway, so I guess it's okay.
He squandered his infernal
Hmm. He squandered his infernal power. Alright, let's see. I am looking for my skills. Alright. Good enough. Was that a stairs? I think I left it there thinking it was a stairs, but I don't know if I actually looked at it. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna get the waypoint, and then before I go into River of Flame, I'll bring some stuff forward to get plus skills on my guys so my skeletons will be stronger. And maybe I'll try to pick a weapon and an armor and a hat for the mercenary. I'm not sure what. And I don't even know what all I have available. Yeah, laying of hands and the attack speed, and then also the well, I guess you're not really doing melee damage, but the demon enhanced damage is really strong. Hmm.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I need mana.
No touching. Yeah, it's just too bad there's so many bonuses that don't apply to kicking. Because otherwise like the fire explosion kick could be a really strong skill. Hmm. I might need to retreat and regroup on this one. What? Storm sludge.
Hail to you, champion.
Not in town.
Yeah. But the fire explosion kick, like where it could do well if it weren't like self-nerfed to heck and back, would be the fact that it is AoE. Um, but there's just the resistance to physical damage gets applied. Let's see, before the fire damage gets calculated, and then on top of that, you don't get like a lot of plus maximum and minimum damage, plus to damage, stuff like that, which is just makes it like even less good than it could be. So pretty weak overall. Otherwise, it would be, I think, a solid choice for 1.07. Especially if you're gonna stick to the original programming and play on Players 1 when you're doing single player. Ah, waypoint. Okay, let's find some things to make for a mule to bring forward. Some stuff that I have in 1.07. Yes. Great new. Our mule.
Good day.
Yeah, static is broken. Let's see, let's get rid of these. And then I can exit the game. And crushing blow is also broken. Alright, our mule. So let's go look at my uniques. Let's look at my uniques. Thank you. Let's look at weapons for the mercenary. If I look at pole arms, let's see, level 45, 42, 43, something lower, 25. Alright, that'll do. I wonder if he has the strength for it. Oh, he's not even level 25 anyway. Okay. What about spears? Kelpie snare, level 33. Excuse me. That's probably good enough. Hone Sundan. Do they all have one socket? Yes. Okay. Okay, and then what about wands? Staves and rods, wand. Level 33. Level 28 plus 2 necromancer. Okay. Yes, please. All right, and then I want weapons is good. Let's look for armor, shields. Homunculus is level 42. I'll take one for now. And then, oh, isn't there like Visceratuant is plus 2 necromancer? And that's level 28, so I should be able to wear that already. Or, yeah, close to. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, the slows target, it really slows. I might pick that. That's a good point. But I can bring it forward later. He's pretty far from level 33. I'd probably bring it forward before Bale. Something like that. Let's see. Armor. Okay, I want an armor for me, which is going to be... Is it this one? Yeah, Spirit Shroud. That looks good. And then I can bring... what's Skin of the Viper Magi? There's no plus skills here. Magic damage reduced 15, and Spirit Shroud does how much? 10. But cannot be frozen. I'll bring the Ethereal one for the Mercenary. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then, like, I'm not trying to make perfect setups right now. I just want to not be wearing absolute garbage in every slot. So, um, belt. String of ears. That does good damage reduction. It's fine. Alright, and then armor I already did. Boots. Let's get Sanders if I have it. Let's see. For the run walk. I still have a Sanders remaining. Nice. Okay, and then hats. Oh, glove, frostburn, or let's see, 40% maximum mana. Or let's see. Mage Fist does cast speed. Let's just get mana. Why not? Okay, and then hats. Level 41. I'm not really looking to plan that far ahead quite yet. Yeah, Peasant Crown is fine. And what is Steel Skull? Level 35. Still kind of far off for the Mercenary. I could do probably Tarnhelm. Get a non-zero amount of magic find on. And again, it's my only one. Let's leave it here. Valkyrie Wing, that's still high level. And then do I have, let's see, amulets? Is there anything with plus to skills? Mara is at level 67. Okay. Sure. Nope, nothing that I have. And then rings. Do I even have SOJ? Let's see, Bulk Cathos is level 58. Oh, I have 2 of the Stones of Jordan. Nice. Perfect. It's a good start. Inferno Strides. Oh, too late. I have at like, I don't know if it didn't have plus skill or if I just didn't have one. Fire skills and Mage Fist works for Corpse Explosion. Oh, I didn't know that. It's good information to have. Let me turn off the screen while I move files around. That guy's name was R. Mule. Element P, there he is. Cut. And then 1.10a, save folder, paste. Okay. X. unblind. And launch this. Host this guy. Oh, yeah, I probably just don't have one then. Or if I do have one, I'm wearing it somewhere. Alright. It's okay. I'm just trying to have stuff that's slightly less garbage. Did I put the multi-instance? I did. Nice. Cheer your way to the top. Alright. Can't be me, I don't have any bits. Okay, so let's pick some things to throw on the floor. Whoops. Alright, and then this guy will pick some things up.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright.
I am overburdened.
Okay. I guess I don't really need that anymore. Or that. Let's see.
I am overburdened.
Okay, I can put this on. And this one. Okay. Let me throw some of these things on the floor. And the mule will hold on to them until I figure out if this version of Atma is able to interact with 1.10a. I think so, but I'm not sure. SOJ. Wasn't there two SOJ? Oh, there it is. Alright, and then this guy. Chest piece for the Merc is going to be another copy of the Spirit Shroud. Alright. Make sure there's nothing on the floor that I want. But he needs to be level 28. So I have this one that's ethereal. And then this one for me. But he's only like level 20 right now. So it's going to be a minute before he can wear some of this stuff. Okay. Is anything... Let's see. Required strength 60. What's doing plus? This one? Okay. Is there anything else? It's probably the highest strength requirement of the things that I picked. Can rehire at character level 29. Oh, they'll be my level? Hmm.
I need mana.
Alright, so I'll just run around a little bit until I reach level 28, and then I'll go down into the River of Flame. Oh yeah, I put on 40 run walk. I was like, why am I moving so fast? Duh. Hmm. Alright, let's go upgrade my skeletons. Let's see, right now they do 59 to 61 damage, and there's 7 of them. Okay, and now they do 98 to 100, and there's 8 of them. It's like, oh, now there's 9 of them. It's noticeably
Hail
better.
to you, champion.
And what's their resistance? 52. Alright,
Good day.
let's go see how big my amplified damage is now. Noticeably bigger. So that's good. And it probably lasts a lot longer too. I feel like this is definitely a noticeable increase in kill speed. Someone has mentioned that you could do pretty well with Fire Golem with maxed summon resist. It's just extremely mana intensive. Because they do like an area of effect Fire Nova basically on their death. Not really a Nova, but everything in their Holy Fire range takes the damage when they die, and you just recast them over and over. I haven't tried it, but it sounds interesting. And I think if you were playing multiplayer, then it could be pretty strong if you had a paladin in your party with meditation. Yeah, it's basically like a fire damage only corpse explosion for your fire golem. That's what it was explained to me like. Poleaxe. Let's see, 2. But like I said, I haven't tried it, so I can't say for sure how good it is. But it sounds interesting. Summon resist, bone spear. Nope. You're probably gonna start seeing the seed solved gambling in speedruns coming up. Whoa. I know some games ban that kind of manipulation or like seed knowledge for their speedruns, and then other games heavily lean into it. So it'll be interesting to see how the Diablo 2 community goes on about that. Whether the speedrunning embraces it or bans it. I imagine they'll probably embrace it. But tough to say. And I don't have like a preference one way or the other. I don't do the speedruns, nor do I watch them. So they can do whatever they want as far as I'm concerned. But for example, Dragon Warrior, they use the solved seed state to predict all attack values and monster movements and everything. The Legend of Zelda, I'm pretty sure they use the solved seed state to predict which items will spawn during their speedruns. Final Fantasy Legends 2. Oh, I don't have bone armors anymore. Final Fantasy Legends 2 requires multiple resets before the start of a run, so you don't know your seed state. Otherwise, the game is relatively trivially solved. So yeah, some games they abuse the seed knowledge in other games specifically prohibit it. Just depends on, I guess, what the people playing that game wanted at the time of the seed's discovery. Oh yeah, they can cast Iron Maiden here. That would be interesting to see if my skeletons all just die. Yeah. We'll see if I even end up using Corpse Explosion. Because, like, if it... I might end up doing it, like, whenever I switch to Players 1. But when I'm on Players 8, I think probably it's not worth it. And I'm just going to work on maxing the skeletons. I guess there's not really much point in picking the Experience Shrine, because they're just going to cast a curse on me. Hey, level. Get him. Alright, let's go boost my skills. This one. These ones. This one. And that's for the mercenary, and that's not until 42. Alright. What level are you? 22.
What do you need?
Yeah, I don't know if it scales in this version or not. It might. Because like, I'm pretty sure they went back and forth on it, but pretty sure it's not the same thing as I know. So, let's see. I want to pick 1 point in bone armor so that I don't have to equip the wand to get 1 point in bone armor. How many skeletons do I get now? Still 9. But they gained 30% damage. On the tooltip, at least. I think Corpse Explosion scales with players on 1.07. But again, think is not no. So I could be mistaken. Since like 99% of my gameplay is done on Players 1. And also not done on the Necromancer. charm. Okay, and my summons are resisting 56% now. Nice. He has a bit more life than he used to. Oh, I have more belt spaces. You feel ready for battle. Oh, good. You know, people complain about the barbarian being so underwhelming, and yet, it's still, if you're willing to press the buttons, it is the best Magic Find character in the game. I'm not willing to press the buttons, so. Oh boy. Take that. And take this one too. Let's have another clay golem. Get another skeleton. Easy. Alright, I wonder if I'll be able to kill Diablo on players 1. Or if he'll just kill all of my skeletons with one Fire Nova. Or even kill me with one Fire Nova. Oh no. Unsurprisingly, the gambling technique has already been marked as against the rules on Pure Diablo. Cast Iron Maiden all you want, I'm not afraid of you. I am afraid of that though. Let's see. No. Alright, I already changed it to players 1. So let's see how my guys do against Diablo. Let's see, I want Decrepify. Get him. Nice.
Lord Diablo, I have bested you. What do you need?
Alright, I don't need that anymore. 1 to Sorceress. Regenerate mana. Interesting. No casting speed. Okay, I don't need that.
Good afternoon.
It takes more than a siege to stop me.
That's right. Take 2 sieges to stop me. Oh, I get another skeleton. Alright. Why am I walking? I guess I could probably get 1 point corpse explosion just to see if it looks like it's scaling with players at this version. Gladius. Mm. I was just checking what else Metal Grid did besides Iron Golem, because I'm pretty sure the synergies or the charges work as synergies in this version. But plus defense to a golem less than Iron Golem isn't super compelling. Oh yeah, I was gonna pick Corpse Explosion. Oh well. Alright, not worth it.
Impossible.
Impossible. Oh no. This is not ideal. Yeah, get him. Look at this guy trying to touch me. Unthinkable. Oh, breastplate. Is it 3 sockets? No. Um, I'll say I'm 95% sure that all ladder uniques exist. And that if they don't all exist, then none of them exist. Which would be interesting. But it shouldn't take too many Duriel runs to figure out that facets aren't dropping, if that ends up being the case. Mostly it's a case of it seems like the type of thing that would have been mentioned in the 1.10a brief guide, which is not very extensive. And I don't recall seeing anything about the uniques not being enabled. Yeah, arachnids, yeah. Alright, let's get you all over on this side of the fence.
There isn't.
It would be an interesting result if the ladder uniques do not exist yet, but the 1.10 rune words do. I know that. So I would imagine that the 1.10 uniques also do. This vaguely reminds me of when I was doing the Super Demo World 120 exit task. And there was a trick that I was planning to do in one of the levels. I think it was like Pipe World 5. No, Pipe World 3? Anyway. I'm not sure what the level number was anymore. But there was this trick that I was planning to do that I didn't actually 100% verify could work. And if it didn't work, then the whole run would be scrapped up to that point. Because my pathing up to that point assumed that it would work. And, but I never verified first. And it was a new glitch that was specific to tiles in the Super Demo World tile set that were not part of vanilla Super Mario World. And oh no, that part's not true. I take that back. It was original tiles. But it did work, and so I got to complete my task, and I was not completely ruined. So that was nice. And this is another situation of that, where, well, I'm assuming it works. If it doesn't, then a lot of what I've been doing is completely pointless. And I guess then I would just farm Duriel in some other version. Okay, new skill. We'll try Corpse Explosion. What's my radius? 5.3. I don't know what that means. What's this radius? 7.3. Okay. Tough to say. It looks like it might be scaling with players. It's tough to say 100% because the skeletons are killing them pretty quickly anyway. Interesting. I think it might be. Does the crystalline passage have a waypoint? Let's go find out. Okay, I just had a really stupid idea. Oh no. I was just thinking if, what's it called? If Corpse Explosion is scaling with players setting, then I could do like a Travancore running melee necromancer who kills one guy and then corpse explodes the rest of them. At players 8. What a terrible idea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it scales with players. Am I in players 8? Yeah, I am, because everything's dropping like it is. And then I guess, yeah, I was thinking that I would just get Magi. But I think I'll probably get Skeleton Mastery, and then go Corpse Explosion after that, instead of Skeleton Mages. Since Skeleton Mages are garbage anyway, even here. Maybe even especially here? I don't know. So yeah, I'll finish boosting my skeletons. Um, and then I'll start working on Corpse Explosion. Oh, there we go. I do get a waypoint. Nice. Brutalbert, are you still here? Because it might be interesting, like that corpse explosion build you showed me. Here, in theory, I could probably do that on players 8 and do areas that have weak monsters, like the pit. The problem would be getting an Enigma. Yeah, see, that looks like it's scaling. Looks to me like it's scaling. Demon Head. What you got? Iron Golems. Oh no. That's pretty busted. Yeah, that's definitely scaling. Oh no. I don't know. Certainly feels that way. Alright. Getting close, I think, to maximum skeletons level. Or I bring skillers in at character level 42. Are you 25 yet? No. Is there a glacial trail waypoint? Yes. Wait, did I get the... Am I not supposed to get a... Amazing, I didn't free Anya. Nice. I'm a genius. Alright. I did it.
Thank
Thank you. Hello, Vexor. I'd say that's pretty definitive that this is in fact scaling to players 8. Interesting.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. It's too bad there's no way to get both conviction and amplify damage, since ladder rune words don't exist yet. Good enough, I guess. That seemed pretty definitive that Players 8 Corpse Explosion does scale. Too bad I'm not trying to run that sparkly chest and that guy, since this waypoint is so close. I was gonna do Drifter Cavern, just for experience, and then probably stop for the day. So that's what I'll do. I guess this is a situation where teleport would be useful. Then I think I might play tomorrow even though it's going to be late. Like I would start about now.
Salutations.
Just because I missed like the whole weekend. But that's pretty much going to be it for today. The main lesson that was learned is that Corpse Explosion scales to Players 8 in this version 1.10a, which is interesting. So we'll see if it ends up being worth trying to farm a little bit, like in Hell and Area 85 zones or not. Probably not, because Enigma is too difficult to get, but certainly an interesting results. Yeah. So thank you for watching, thank you for chatting, and that will be it for today. And I will probably play tomorrow.